I don't just wish that he was commentating with you when you said that. I wish that the stars aligned for you and Hummingbee to commentate this.
I think he'd have words to say to me in French.
Yeah.
But anyway, speaking of words, we're going to be casting right now Suinoko versus Okaden. Young Link, of course, I think can overwhelm Wario's pretty well. You got the bombs, you got the boomerang, and you do have that nair in the back air to just stuff that out. But you always have that X factor with the waft.
Yeah, it's just one of those matchups again where, like, okay, you have all this potential to overwhelm Wario, but getting the kill isn't that easy, and then you just have the,
it was that easy.
Okay, so normally not that easy. So then you have the threat of waft killing in swinging matches, but say you just completely overwhelm Wario and don't give him the chance to do that.
You have to kill faster rather than later. Give it just like that. Looks like he's just trying to regain some aerial control here. Akisame flying high and finally is grounded. But of course, all these projectiles are just so fast. How does Wario really contend with this? Yeah,
it's interesting because normally Wario gets to use his really good air drift to just kind of like weave in and out against a lot of characters regardless. But Young Link's speed, even outside of the crazy angles of his projectile, is already really good. So I feel like it's just hard. Oh, footstool bomb could have been crazy. But yeah, I feel like it's really hard for Akisame to find a meaningful way to approach. Yeah, even the way that Suinoko is playing, like not even just playing really fast, but precisely as well.
Every single arrow, every single bomb has found its mark. And I think Akisame in the next game, if we do go to the next game here when he's down, is going to have to figure out how to play around those bombs. Not the arrow so much, but he has gotten the bomb into the downer. He's gotten the bomb into the fair. What do we see for a ledge trap? Oh, he finally caught that. A good call out with throwing that out.
Yeah, see, when I see these type of leads against Wario, dropping hit on the second forward smash. But yeah, it seems really rough because, okay, even if you do have to worry about the threat of waft, they can't rely on it to kill mid-stock, really. They have to get a raw kill outside of waft and then rely on it for the comeback. But yeah, he's just down by 2 stocks, so it's like...
I know, because once waft is out, you're going to have to wait another minute 30 to get the next one. And you know that a player like Suinoko is not going to let that happen.
Yeah, I mean, dang, another 3-stock. Game 1.
We're just running through bracket. I can see how we were behind, and then we went ahead of time.
Yeah, that is so funny. That is true. We were behind schedule by an hour, and then suddenly, like, wait, hold on, let's lock in. All the players, guys, stop camping.
I need to act my seed.
Start 3-stocking people.
Battlefield for the first time here on stream for this block. I do like the mix-up here. You know, we do have that top platform that we can use to get some early kills with the up B, including the waft.
Yeah, and I even like it to kind of slow down Suinoko's pace. I feel like he had too much freedom of movement on Pokemon Stadium. Here, though, I don't think he'll be able to like go as crazy with the movement at least, and maybe that'll be easier for Akisame to approach that way. Maybe it's working out right now. He's up by a decent amount.
I think it's also a lot easier to actually predict where all the projectiles are going to come from as well, because you do have those 3 platforms, so you can't just jump and throw that boomerang off that left or right platform, and you're going to have these, you know, very predictable places to put the bombs.
We'll see, though. Kind of bringing this back at least as far as the percentage goes. One thing about Young Link, though, his recovery, very exploitable, and Wario just loves to go off stage with the edge guard, so we could, even like not getting a kill move on stage, you can just see like a really good edge guard from Akisame. Kind of seeing him go for it a lot.
He's respecting the bombs there on ledge, not getting caught by that anymore. Recovers high, and that's actually going to be really good as well if he's going to be using that motorcycle to recover to the top platform.
I mean, Suinoko too, though, going crazy off stage as well with Young Link. That's something I noticed from him a lot. Like, he will go crazy far off stage as Young Link to get the kill, which is surprising because, like, again, his recovery is not that great. But the back air, unfortunately, clanking with the boomerang. Like, boomerang follow-up could be pretty good for a kill, but it did not work out that well for Suinoko in that situation. But catch the air dodge with the dash attack, no percent taken. Even game yet again.
Now it's looking pretty good for both players right now. I do think Akisame doing a much better job now, but Suinoko is just suffocating him at every turn. All right, back on stage. What do we see here? Great combo, but Akisame's not really able to get a lot of these combos going and stay going.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe like the small hurt box of Young Week is kind of like making it more difficult for him to get the more extended strings he's used to. Because, yeah, now that you mention it, I just haven't seen him get that many long Wario combos from like Nair or anything like that you would normally see.
Yeah, nothing at all. But we're also not seeing a lot of these down tilts as well, just because you have that Nair that is so fast. I think Young Link is just outframe Daviding him at every turn.
Okay, he did get a good start here. Obviously, he was trying to... Oh, wow, he did get it. I was just like looking at the way he was hunting the landing. Obviously, he had the waft in like the tank, and Suinoko did not give him an air dodge, so I just kind of felt like, okay, well, he's not going to hit like an easy waft confirm, but he just kind of did. He's like, yeah, I'm going to hit this.
He's just that good. But look at this option right now. Suinoko realizing I cannot give you another waft at all, because that could then be the game in your favor.
I mean, we have 4 minutes left. Honestly, he could draw it out for another one.
Akisame has no camping tools. Not versus Young Link.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can't comfortably try to zone him out. The projectiles are just too much of a threat. And even the way that Suinoko is playing is pretty aggressive as well, I would say.
But of course, we're almost at the minute mark right there. Doesn't get the back air. We do avoid the up air.
Anti-air up smash with Wario? Okay. I mean, it definitely did a decent amount % to where he has to worry about dying to the down B.
And he does have a small waft he could use right now, but he has to get him off stage first. Has to land as well. Ooh, good jab check though.
This could be a little scary for Young Link because he at the % where wow.
Yeah, Nair is strong.
Let's set me up, okay. I was gonna say like this is % where you don't have like follow-ups from projectiles that can kill, so you have to get like a raw hit, and that I see a lot of Young Link struggle to get the kill because they kind of like, oh, now I need to get a setup to kill you, like, but you're at the % where it doesn't work. Now how do I kill you? And Suinoko's like, no, I'm just gonna kick you. Yeah.
Just Nair. Kick him away. Kick him out of brackets. But right now, 2-0, we are running it back to Battlefield. I think this is the best opportunity that he has. It was an excellent counter pick, and I know that he just lost it, and I'm usually the one of like, oh, change up the stage. But what other options do you have when you're getting a barrage of bombs, boomerangs, and arrows?
Yeah, for me, like, maybe I would think a town and city pick, assuming Suinoko didn't ban it.
Off the side against Young Link?
Yeah, it depends. Like, how do you want to play the match? Do you want to rely on like a more defensive game and just bet on like, being able to get more waft opportunities? Or do you pick a stage like this where you already did really well and did like close to winning, even potentially making a comeback as well? Just like kind of tighten up the gameplay a little bit. I agree with going back to this stage.
All right, did get that Nair. And once more, looks like Akisame's got to stop pressing buttons at some point, but it looks like it's working out right now. Very used to the motorcycle to get back. Air dodge really well. Both of them at virtually the same %, but a great fair into a dash attack, and he's in the lead for the first time, but for how much longer?
Oh, tech chase there. Nice catch, but just not enough to kill. Probably Battlefield coming in clutch there.
We're going high.
Nicely out on the forward throw. That is an option.
No, not his own motorcycle. Oh, what a betrayal.
Suinoko is the projectile master, so if anyone's going to know how to use the bike against Wario to get a kill, I wouldn't be surprised to see him do it. But yeah, that was something that requires some pretty quick thinking on Akisame's part.
It's like, yeah, I have 3 small projectiles. What if I just use the really big one in front of me?
They'll never see it coming. Or maybe they will, but they can't do anything.
What's he going to do? Dodge?
Apparently not in that situation, but nice tech chase again. It is the Battlefield counter pick for Akisame, but I'm starting to see a lot of like platform extensions from Suinoko on this stage. Ooh.
Oh, and what a catch there with the down smash. Akisame on his last stock here, possibly the last one in winner side for him. He does have that waft. Does he want to use it to get down to that last stock like before? Or do you think he can take that? All right, very, very lucky.
No, not enough time. Wow.
All right, he does have that waft. This is the X factor.
Actually, yeah.
Everything is on the line right now.
Suinoko has a poker face, but I swear on the inside he is like
screaming.
Please, no.
Help.
Please no nair. Please no nair. Please no nair. No up tilt. No up air. I just gotta avoid these 3 moves, and I might be okay.
But at least that's what makes it predictable. You know exactly what Akisama's going to go for, so you can prepare for it.
That is true.
And anything else is just going to be straight damage. because look at this right now. It's 103. He's just smothering them, keeping this wall up.
Yeah, and again, he does have setups to kill from projectile. Nice down tilt up there. Yeah, but he can just play non-committal and go for kill like this.
The bomb into the fair, and that's a 3-0 for Suinoko over Akisame.
That was the finals of the pool, I believe, because the finals of the pool should only be the best of 5 matches. So I think Suinoko just booked day 2.
All right, excellent work.
But if I recall correctly, the losers also get to go to day 2, but just from the loser's side.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
but
I mean,
at least he has another opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, he can lick his wounds off stream, you know, take a really, really good 8 hours of sleep, and then come back tomorrow stronger than
that is great. I mean, getting to day 2 of Kagaribi is like a big accomplishment, I would say. Even if
I'd say you're pretty good at Smash if you make it to day 2.
And I feel like it's like a lot of stress off your shoulders just getting through like the gauntlet of pools, because